Oh boy. Jeez. I just saw the ending of Raw for, I believe, the first April Fool's Day, April 1st of 2013. And I'm gonna assume, I'm not too sure of how everybody reacted. I just made the video as soon as I saw it happen and the show ended. I'm gonna assume this pissed a lot of people off. I'm gonna assume that. I'm not too sure what the entire synopsis for wrestling fans or internet casual fans is when it comes to this segment, but I'm gonna assume it made some people unhappy, and some people thought it was disrespectful, it was distasteful, and all that kind of jazz. So, some of you are gonna be pissed off when I say this. In a sadistic way, I can't explain it, but I kinda liked it. I actually thought it was pretty freaking awesome to see CM Punk cross that line and be that big of an asshole. Just the idea of someone pouring ashes of family members, a loved one, someone's ashes. Paul Bearer, storyline wise, is Undertaker's father, right? Okay, pouring your own father's ashes on you. See, all I wanted them to do was destroy the urn. That's all I wanted, okay? I wanted CM Punk to get the urn, destroy it, and then talk about how he can beat Taker's streak. That's what I wanted. They took this to a whole new level. He not only beat Taker down with the urn, and not only that, Paul Heyman came out dressed in a ridiculous mockery of Paul Bearer. I mean, they just said, you know what? If we're gonna mock Paul Bearer, let's just mock Paul Bearer. And yes, his family's okay with it. I get all that. His family said it was okay with it, and it is for storyline. It is to build CM Punk heat. I get all that. I understand all that. That's taking it to a whole new level, folks. Even I didn't think WWE would go that far. This is just my initial reactions of it. Probably it will change in the future, but it goes back to what happened with Jerry the King Lawler's heart attack, where CM Punk and Paul Heyman, once again, hey, you know, they made fun of that. And, you know, people were pissed off about it. They say they went too far. They shouldn't have done that. And, you know, they could have gone about different ways to garner heat and stuff like that. You know, I'm going to say what I said in that video in this video. People bitch, they moan, they cry, they plead for WWE to give them edgy TV, to push the limit, to do things that no one has ever done before. Well, guys, here it is. Who do you know in Taker's career, actually in anybody's career in terms of wrestling, got their own parents' ashes poured on them after getting beat down with their own parents' urn? This is a first time deal, and I guess that's why the fans and even me got behind it. And, you know, it's another scenario that just goes to show you how over CM Punk is. I don't think anybody else could have done this and gotten cheered for it. I'm not saying the entire crowd cheered him. He got booed. Yeah, you can't just do something like this and not get booed, but it shocked me at how many people were chanting CM Punk after he poured the ashes on Taker. And what made it even more sadistic was he started bathing himself in the ashes. That was crazy. I don't see how anybody can top that heat. CM Punk is definitely the top heel in WWE right now. For certain, he is the top heel. Just by that act alone. But like I said, in a sick, sadistic way, this was cool. It's hard to explain. Maybe it's because I grew up with this stuff in the Attitude Era. I mean, for Christ's sake, Big Show got his dad's casket towed or reeled off by the big boss man in the car. And then Big Show jumped on top of it and got carried off with it. You know, stuff like that. And I can go on forever about, you know, gothic rituals with the Undertaker in the Ministry of Darkness and stuff like that, where he tried to sacrifice people, hung them up on crosses. Yeah, this was definitely Attitude Era-esque stuff. And it also makes me wonder, what was plan B? What was the original plan if Paul Bearer didn't die? Because this entire storyline is built around the death of Paul Bearer. It's not tying into their history in 2009. Doesn't tie back into Paul Heyman's history with Taker in 2004. It's just straight up Paul Bearer. I will say this. This segment definitely did its job in creating buzz. Much needed buzz for CM Punk versus Taker. Now, I'm almost certain that CM Punk is going to go into WrestleMania with all the heat in the world, because you can't top this. I don't see what you can do in wrestling nowadays that can top pouring your own parents' ashes on top of you. He's going into WrestleMania with all this heat, and with the possibility that he could end the streak, whether it's by DQ, count out, pinfall, or submission. This is the match for WrestleMania 29. I don't care what anybody says. Nothing's going to top this match. You don't get any better than this. CM Punk vs. Taker is the match for WrestleMania 29. It's going to be the best executed wrestling match inside the ring, and perhaps the best storytelling match based off of what we got. I can't wait. I'm invested. I can't wait for it. In a sick way, I can't believe I'm saying this, although I've been one of the main people to say I don't like the fact that they're using Paul Bearer to build up a storyline. I still, for some reason, like what they did on Raw. And I'm really not going to fault either Paul Heyman or CM Punk or anybody like that for what just happened. You know, it did its job. They will cross as many lines as they need to garner the right heat, or garner the right momentum for a certain superstar to make people care about those damn matches. No matter what outcome the other matches have, I don't think either one of them, unless John Cena turns heel, will be as memorable as this match between CM Punk versus The Undertaker. So, guys, please give me your thoughts down below about this. How do you feel about CM Punk pouring the ashes of Paul Bearer on The Undertaker? Do you think it's right? Do you think they went too far? Do you think this was needed and it was the perfect thing to do? Or do you really feel like it wasn't enough and they could have gone further with it? I mean, I don't see how you can say that, but hey, tell me down below in the comment section, or make a video response. Do what you do. But your boy, the Alyx Man, is signing off. I just wanted to say that, guys. I'm definitely going to watch this match for WrestleMania 29 if I don't watch anything else. But I'll catch you guys in my next video. Whatever it is, whenever it is. Signing out. Take care.